to
Theodore Roosevelt National Park.
definitely wouldn't want to be out here trying to find my way somewhere by myself with no. Well, we're down one level of the canyon. Interesting scenery. And up there at the top is where our motorhome is. I don't think that was from a dog on the trail, it was somebody. Prairie dog town. As far as the eye can see.
I don't know, whatever somebody threw out there or something.
Now, what do you think of the tourists here every day? Horses. One of the overlooks. They say the Badlands are 15 miles wide and 100 miles long. Our very first bison. There's our bison. Good evening, Mr. Bison. Have a good evening. The Wind River, I guess. And this is just a little view overlook place. We're taking a little walk. And here we are at the overlook. Whew. The river down below. Right down the bottom of that cliff. Medora Campground. It's now 5 minutes of 7. Sunset is technically 7:37 or something, but if you'll notice, the sun is long gone because that's 7:37 if you're up on top of the butte. When you're down in the river valley, not so much. But assumedly it'll stay light till I finish trail tracing. The campground. We're in the Wild West, where you can spend the night in a covered wagon. Or not. Just follow the little nature trail. And it comes out to the Little Missouri River. Day 16 and we just entered Montana. Looks a lot like North Dakota. Pompey's Pillar. On their way back across the country, Lewis and Clark split, and this concrete ribbon represents the Missouri River, and along it there are these dark stripes, and they represent each time they made a camp, and there's a different sign that explains something about it at each one of the stops. I already walked it once and read the signs, but I had to go back to the motorhome.
From here. We're going to stay in Miles City and Jamestown and Alexandria. Minnesota. So we're close to Friday, so we get in there early Friday because we're going out there with my sister. So my brother does the room study with.
You can't really read it well, but inside that box, which is there to protect it, is the signature from Clark when he was here, and he chiseled his name in the rock. And over here you see the little they're not straps to hold it together, they're actually just monitors to measure how the splits are enlarging over time. It's because they're trying to figure out how to keep this from becoming something like the Old Man of the Mountain and falling down. And that, which I hadn't seen before, is the other part of the butte, which is on the other side of the river, which you can just see a little bit of through the trees. And the river has carved everything in between away, and that's why this stands here alone. And 91 more. Cow country. The Yellowstone River. I finished TTKOA, and they have a path that, if you follow it, leads out to the river. So, here I am. The Yellowstone River. You think of the millions of years it took to eat its way through that cliff over there. Yeah. All the land used to be as high as those buttes. And everything over here is washed away. And love. Day 17 begins with heavy rain. The highlight.
Well, welcome.
I'm Barbara Vogel. Hi. It's just amazing when you think that you started
learning how to build wheels, you know.
So you're gonna bend some wood with all the different forms. I don't, oh, I guess over and back, we got some of the hoops. Oh, black, she's an experienced blacksmith person.
I've made a nail or two.
You made a nail and a hook.
And a hook, I mean hook.
You made a hook at Colonial Williamsburg. Ooh.